dear Trilux community, to another live stream from our Living Contrast program today from Munich. We made a short stop in Strasbourg, and last time we spoke was in Amersfoort, where we looked at smart solutions, sustainability, and all the topics which are relevant in the lighting industry at the moment. Today we'll take a look at the application outdoor, and I am very glad to talk to Felicitas, our application manager. Felicitas, would you like to introduce yourself first of all to everyone?
Absolutely. Hi Isabel. First of all, thank you for having me here today. And I'm really glad to be here and talk a little bit about our outdoor products and about our outdoor solutions. And I started working for Trilux last year in August, and I'm the interface. I'm part of the product management outdoor team, obviously, and I'm the interface to our application management and marketing, and also to our sustainability team.
Glad to have you. Which products are you presenting at the Living Contrast program here in Munich today?
So basically our customers can experience our whole product range for outdoor products, our whole portfolio, which starts with street lighting and also on the other hand for our products for light around the building. So for example, we have our ground recessed luminaires, we have spotlights, we have everything you need for the whole light around the building area. And we also, which is quite important since the part of intelligence is getting more important as well, are having everything with light management and sensors, which is our LiveLink Outdoor. And not to forget, we are introducing our new Lumina Plus floodlight, which is coming up at the end of this year and which is a great highlight as well.
Which brings us to my next question. What are the innovations and the new products we are presenting here today especially?
So pretty much when we talk about innovations, it's definitely our Constela 19, our light column with its unique design. But it's not just about the design, it's also more about the smart modules we can add into the light column. And that's really interesting because we have the opportunity to add up to 6 light smart modules into our Constela 19. So for example, it's a camera, it's a Wi-Fi module, but it's also an external monitor or gobo spotlight, or since sustainability is becoming more and more important, it's also environmental sensors. But that's not just it. Our Constela 19 is definitely a topic for innovations, but we also brought our Lumantix Living Light today and to all our Living Contrast locations. And our Lumantix Living Light is basically a development of our normal Lumantix, in which we integrated 2 light sources. And that's how we can achieve 2 light distributions, a living light and a city light. And that's also a huge highlight in regard of sustainability.
What's the best description for living light and city light then? So what's the main difference?
Well, the living light is pretty much that you illuminate, for example, up until 11 p.m. the whole city. So if you have someone approaching you on a pedestrian walk, you want to see his face because you want to have a feeling of security. And that's why we turn on the light module, which is the living light, and this illuminates horizontally. So it illuminates a person that's approaching you, but also facades of buildings in the city. And then this is a special part after, for example, 11 p.m. up until, let's say, 5 a.m. in the morning. There's no need for such a living light. And then we return to the street light or the city light. And the only thing that's turned on is our light module 1, and that's the road light. So we can be there for insects, which means that we can protect insects. We only have the downward, the direct light, and we also can achieve energy savings as well.
Nice, so a really flexible tool to use in cities of the future. Looking at sustainability, of course, this is a topic heavily discussed in the market. Also, we are investing in making our solutions more sustainable, but especially within the outdoor business, there is a special part how we contribute to sustainability even more. Can you tell us a bit more about the background and our achievements already, but also what we are planning in the future?
Absolutely. As you said it, especially in the outdoor area, sustainability is becoming more and more important. And we have to say that we have to additionally be responsible for the environment, because we want to protect plants and insects, and we want to disturb them as less as possible. So that's really important for us. And well, for example, to give you an example, we today brought as well our Lumega IQ-N, which is our newest street light. And our Lumega IQ-N is our focus product and our proof point for the topic of sustainability. And that's because, for example, we have 4 light colors in standard, so we can choose depending on the location and depending on the individual, we can choose the right light color. We also have 0% of upward light, which means we have 100% of dark sky, also very important in regard of insect-friendlier lighting. We can integrate light management and sensors. We also have a high protection class of IP66, so no insects can get into the housing, because if they are into the luminaire, into the housing, they're not getting out and eventually they just die. So as you can see here, that's just a few of the points to give you an example how we can contribute with our products to this topic. And of course, it is in our DNA, and of course, we want to roll the whole or cover the whole topic of sustainability through our product life cycle, from production up until recycling.
We already recognize there's a lot to take into account when it comes to outdoor lighting, so we are glad to have you and the team as our experts. Let's take a short outlook together. Let's have a look into the future and actually all the topics we are discussing with our customers here live and very deeply at the Living Contrast program and all the sessions you are doing. First of all, what are the latest trends in the outdoor sector if we look at what awaits us tomorrow?
Yeah, pretty much today's trends are reflected in the topics of smart city, urban design of the future, but also sustainability and intelligence. And those trends we're dealing with today already, but they will still continue to occupy us in the future as well. But we also have to think about future projects. Just to give you an example, if we think about the train station that is planned and supposed to be finished in Frankfurt in 2045, that's a big topic for us as well, because with this future projects, there will be new outdoor concepts and new outdoor areas which we have to find solutions for. So that's really important for us. Also, if we think about smart city of the future, where everything is becoming more digital and faster, of course, as a result, our street lighting also has to be more intelligent. And we can continue this in a regard of light around the building as well, where we think that the need for light quality and also intelligent light will increase. So basically all in all, for the future, it's our goal to create or design an environment that's responsible and sustainable in the whole outdoor area.
Perfect. Nothing more to add, I guess, from my side. Glad to have you in our live stream today. Thank you for all the insights. Thank you for all the explanations and giving us a look behind the curtain, what's happening in the application outdoor. Thank you, Fee. And also, thank you very much for being with us today. Thank you for watching. We can't wait to see you next time online.